Hi, and welcome to the Bottom Line. I'm Pastor Paul Steele from Bethlehem Church in Austin, Minnesota. The Bottom Line is our weekly summary of the previous Sunday's sermon. And currently we're in this sermon series called The God Who Redeems as we look at the book of Exodus. And on Sunday we were in Exodus chapter 19. Now this is a pivotal chapter in the book, because here God has rescued Israel out of Egypt. He has provided for them and guided them through the wilderness. And now God has brought them to Mount Sinai, and he is extending an invitation to them. He says, I want you to know, right, that I'm the God of your ancestor. I'm the God of your ancestor Jacob. I've made promises to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. I have rescued you out of slavery. I have provided for you in the wilderness. Now, based on what you know about me, will you be my people? Will you be my treasured possession? Will you be my kingdom of priests? Will you be my holy nation? Will you represent me? Will you demonstrate my character in this world? And Moses takes this invitation to Israel, to the 70 elders, and they respond, yes, we will. And so God has them consecrate themselves, set themselves apart. And then he comes down on the mountain in all of his holiness with lightning and thunder and the earth shaking and fire and smoke, reminding Israel, if they had forgotten, that he is holy, of who he is. Now, what does that have to do with you and me? Well, this is how that applies to us, because God still desires a covenant people. In 1 Peter chapter 2, Peter takes this from Exodus 19 and says, this is who you are. You are a holy nation. You are a kingdom of priests. So you are to represent God in all that you do. And you do that by how you live, by living well, staying away from sin, staying away from ungodliness, against the desires of this world that corrupt our souls. And that we do things that are in line with who God is, that we love God, that we love people. And so here's our big idea from Sunday. God graciously calls us to live as his holy covenant people. God graciously calls us to live as his holy covenant people. God extends the invitation. God takes the initiative, and we are to respond. And so our challenge this week is two parts. First, we are to remember his grace. So God says, hey, remember this. Remember what I have done for you. Remember my promises. And so this week we should think back on how God has provided for us, how he has guided us, how he has forgiven us, how he has changed us. And as we remember those things, we thank him. And second, and this is just as important, we are to consecrate ourselves, or we are to set ourselves apart. And so we need to ask God, is there sin that I need to turn from? Is there an area in my life that I've been holding back? Is Jesus truly king in every part of my life? Because remember this, God didn't just save us to bless us. He saved us so that we would belong to him. Hey, thank you for watching. Thank you for being part of Bethlehem. I hope you have a wonderful rest of the week. And remember that you can join us every Sunday morning at 10:30 here on YouTube or on Facebook, or better yet, in person here in Austin, Minnesota, next to Ellis Middle School. I hope to see you on Sunday. God bless.